Welcome to this edition of our video. Today we are actually going to be discussing what is happening in the market currently. I know that there are a lot of people who are after afraid because of the what is actually happening in the market. Right, we are experiencing some crash in the market. Right now, the cryptocurrency market is by capitalization is down 5.9%, reducing the market capital to about $1.93 trillion, and you can see the fear and greed index is around 31%, actually showing that there's a lot of fear and uncertainty in the market. I don't know if we're actually going to come to this point where of red, which is called extreme fear. So let us actually, and you can realize that the market and the Bitcoin market dominance is at 55.9% at an all-time high. This is about a 2 years high. Now, let's look at some project. Realize that Bitcoin is down 16.1%. Ethereum is down 23.8% in the past 7 days. But BNB is down 15% in the past 7 days. Solana is down 24% in the past 7 days. So let's look at others. Dogecoin is down 23% in the past 7 days. Tone is down almost 18%. Cardano is down 19.4%. Tron is down 11%. Avalanche is down 24% in the past 7 days. Bitcoin Cash is down 26% in the past 7 days. Polkadot is down 23%. Chainlink is down 26%. Near is down. Near protocol is down 30% in the past 7 days. So you can really see that even Pepe is down 35%, a massive 35%. Aptos is down 23% in the past 7 days. This is even most worse in a local project, right? In local project are experiencing worse than this. You can see this one, Digi and Doc, which is 41% down in the past 7 days. So it's much worse when you're actually looking at local projects. You can see that some of them will be down 50% and 60%. So let what is actually really happening in the market. Over $1.4 trillion was wiped out of the US stock market in the past 24 hours. Right, so the US stock market is experiencing actually a healthy correction of $1.4 trillion. Now, if what is really happening in the market, you see that after the US market has experienced a $1.4 trillion, the Japan stock market suffers the worst loss since 1987. What is actually really happening that the world is trying to experience a market crash? Now, earlier on Monday morning, Bitcoin fell a little below $50,000. That was around 49,800 and something dollars. And in the past 24 hours, about $1.1 billion was liquidated in the crypto market, right? In the past 24 hours. And it's not just affecting crypto, it's affecting stock. Google is down 11%. Amazon is down 10%. Microsoft is down 9%. Nvidia is down 11%. Apple is down 10%. Meta is down, which is Facebook, is down 10%. Tesla is down 10%. These are all tech stocks, and they are down in the past 24 hours 10%, 10%, 11%, and the lowest day is 9% each. What is actually really happening? What is going on? Thailand stock market also suffered the worst loss since 1967. A worst loss since 1967. That's more than close to 30, and it should be close to 50 years today. It should be close to 50 years that have not experienced that amount of losses from their stock market. This is really, really concerning. MicroStrategy stock and Coinbase stock are down 24 and 18% in the last 24 hours. This is very concerning. You should also see that this US stock market is down, or call $1.9 trillion got wiped out, and we have S&P 500 almost got $2 trillion wiped out at the market open. So this is something that I think that we should actually be concerned, really be very concerned about. We should be concerned about, and I want to actually really make you see this. Over $1 billion was liquidated in the past 24 hours from the cryptocurrency market, and you can see here this is the confirmation on an on-chain data. So why is this thing actually really happening? I actually really think that we really need to sit down and understand what is happening in the market. Now, there are two reasons why the market is experiencing this crash. One of the reasons is the conflict between Israel and Hamas with Iran. There's uncertainty between Israel and Iran since Israel actually killed the head of Hamas in Iran without actually taking permission from the Iranian government. So they're expecting the fact that Iran may retaliate and attacking Israel. Because of that, investors are actually selling off their risky asset like stock, crypto, to buy less risky safe haven asset like gold, right? And we also have the second reason is because investors are losing confidence in the market, and because they are losing confidence in the market, they are actually afraid that the world may be experiencing what we call a recession. And if the world is actually going to experience a recession, that's why they are selling off their assets to be able to keep money so that they don't experience the market don't dump on them. So because of the fact the fear of the world experiencing recession, especially where we have seen three different economy experiencing the worst, two economy experiencing the worst stock market crash, and the US economy experienced almost $2 trillion wiped out within 24 hours. It is more concerning that investors are actually behaving this way. Now, what is happening in with Bitcoin is actually something that is similar to what happened in March 2020. You can see here March 2020 and Bitcoin 2020 versus Bitcoin 2024. So in March 2020, during the COVID-19, the market crashed like that, it crashed, and then it quickly recovered, and then we saw a parabolic move. And then we are actually experiencing the same thing in 2024 when market crashed this morning, and this is a descending wedge pattern, and this descending wedge pattern is showing us the comparison between March 2020 and August 2024, and they are experiencing almost the same thing. But let's see how it plays out. None of the analysis that we do are actually 100% perfect. We actually just analyze to see actually predict the future of the market. 1 year from today, everyone will wish to have bought Bitcoin at the prices at these prices. I keep sticking to my long-term strategy and will add more once market allow. My target and mission for Bitcoin are clear, but it's something doubters will never understand. During COVID-19, the money printing began 3 to 4 weeks after a bloodbath of 35% of 35% in the stock market. So far, the stock market only corrected 10%. If an emergency cut happens, you can expect more uncertainty in the market and sell and small selling pressure. Sales, prepare the cash. So he is advising us to keep cash in case there is further crash in the market. Now, this is the Bitcoin chart, right? And you realize that Bitcoin fell from last week from 69,696 dollars right up to 57,000 for $742. And then earlier yesterday in the morning, which was Monday, it fell from $57,000 right up to $49,800, right? So, and it has now recovered right up to 56,000. And let us see how this week play out. If Bitcoin actually closed above the opens of this week, and then we can begin to expect, let's say, we can begin to expect some pullback, some recovery from the market. So let's see how it plays out. But now we should not just actually be looking at the upside. If in the worst case scenario, what happens? We can expect to see Bitcoin at $40,000. So it can actually really come and test this support point, this support level before actually going up. So let us just actually anticipate. So if you're actually dollar cost averaging, understand that we can actually still test at this level of $40,000 before we can see any other high. So many people are predicting that Bitcoin will hit 100,000 by the end of this year. It is very possible. So anything is possible in this cryptocurrency market, and some people are predicting that by the time Bitcoin hit all-time high, it should be between 120 to $150,000. But I know that when Bitcoin hit $100,000, that's when I will start exiting the market. Now, this is the global market capitalization of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin cryptocurrency global market cap left from $2.43 trillion and fell right up to, that was last week, and fell right up to $2.02 trillion. And then this earlier yesterday, it fell from 2.008 to right up to $1.69 trillion, and where now we are having it at $1.94 trillion. As I said, if it closes above the entry, we can be expecting a recovery. But now this worst case scenario, we can actually really can see it at the support zone, $1.25 trillion. This is a support zone in case if actually falls, Bitcoin falls back to $40,000. Now, what do you expect? What should you do next after seeing this crash? What should you do next? What should you do next? Now, right now, there's a lot of fear and uncertainty in the market. People are afraid of a global recession or of an outbreak of a war between Iran and Israel. So this presents you a unique opportunity. This time, this is the time for you to be grading. Why almost all the people are fearful and afraid of what will happen. Don't be fooled. We are experiencing a bear trap. This this is to shake weak hands off, and after this capitulation, the upside movement will be massive. So a bear trap is a situation where, because the market corrects so much, people now actually start believing that the market is actually we are actually in another bear market. And when people completely believe that we are actually in another bear market, the market now start moving rapidly up. We are now That's when the bull market actually just parabolic. Now, if you don't have money to actually buy more coins, stop observing your cryptocurrency portfolio. Stop feeding yourself with negative information about the market. Stop actually looking at what, in fact, just stop looking at the news site, right? Now, this is to avoid to getting to a level where you may end up making bad decisions, right? You should not invest your $1,000, and then after a while you check your portfolio and you realize there's $100 that's left, and then you say no, than for me to lose all my money, I should just sell the $100. And then only for you to discover that in about 1 or 2 months later, the coins and the project has recovered, and you start crying. Now, if you have money, what I would advise you to do is dollar cost average the project that you believe in. And if you have money, don't just use it to buy all the project. Please do it in this form. Take 33% and buy now. If the market is still correct, use 33%. If the market is still correct, use 33%. But if you buy now and the market is recovering, then you can actually buy as the way as when the market goes up and falls, you buy. That's what we call dollar cost average, right? So don't actually use all the money to buy all at once. And please, if you don't actually know any project that will make you gains of 100 over 100x project, you can check out of our YouTube channel, right? You can check out our YouTube channel. We have made project that I will believe that will hit 100x by the end of this bull run. So please take your time to go to our YouTube channel, because we'll make a lot of video educating you on how to actually maximize your gain. Please don't invest more than what you can afford to lose. Invest wisely. Investment is a sacrifice. So if you are afraid, if you don't know, if you are not willing to lose a particular amount of money, don't invest it. So subscribe and like on our YouTube channel. We'll be giving more of content on our YouTube channel. I will be uploading 2 videos every week to help you stay informed and educated as we are about to prepare to experience the largest or the highest Bitcoin bull run since the existence of Bitcoin. God bless you. Thank you.